Welcome back to another Hab Summer Target with hockey coach Coach Frenchy directly for the beautiful country of Thailand on amazing great Monday night, July 21st, 2025. Hopefully you have a great beginning of the week of the 3rd of the July and ready to rock and roll talking about the Montreal Canadiens and its fun news around the NHL. A big night for all of you tonight because we're going to talk about it a bit more deeper the prospect in NHL and the prospect with the Montreal Canadiens. Where are the Montreal Canadiens compared to other team prospect? Then I'm going to give you a little bit more where they play next year, the prospect for the Montreal Canadiens. Are they going to play in Rimouski? Are they going to play in the League Russia? But which team they're going to play for the upcoming year? So we're going to talk about the Montreal Canadiens prospect tonight. So this is a big subject of the show we got for all of you tonight. Thanks to be with us tonight. Don't forget, like we do every single time. But first of all, welcome inside of the family of the hockey and the Ab Nation. Secondly, we invite you, please, to subscribe to the channel. We stuck at 9,714. I don't know why. We stuck there. We cannot go at 15. We go to 19 a couple of days ago. We dropped at 14. And the last 3 days, we are stuck at 14. That's okay. Not big deal. It is what it is. The most important things are not the 9,714. The most important thing is that all of you already in the chat tonight when we turn the switch on. You are the one make a huge difference at the Hockey Nation and the Am Nation. So thanks to be with us tonight. And hopefully you're going to have a great night with me talking about NHL. So the subject of the night, honestly, it's the top NHL prospect pools we got. We have fun team. You can see on the logos each team there. And we're going to talk about many of them. And then finally, if you watch my video, every day I release a video. And this morning it was, is it October yet? I don't know if you are like me right now. I'm getting excited about the Montreal Canadiens and the NHL. And the hockey I'm missing because right now, not much hockey. You have to go deep and the hockey world to looking about fun things going on. The KHL is starting to do some kind of training over there. But overall, the European, they are right now on the not a training camp, but they prepare for the upcoming season. So a little bit quiet around the NHL and the hockey world. So it's not easy, but I'm getting excited. I want to see what Montreal is going to look like for the upcoming season, and I get some vibe. Honestly, that's what I make the video about fun goal for the Montreal Canadiens, but that make me happy to see Demidov his first goal in NHL, to see what a great goal that Lane Hudson against the Flyers, a top shell over the goaltender shoulder, Erickson, I believe. And then what about the Nick Suzuki 9-game winning goal? Some of them and one on his knee to make the goal, and a couple of goals on the overtime for Nick Suzuki. We have other goal happening, so you can watch. We have goal of a fun new player from Montreal again. One of them is Zachary Bodzik. So this is what we do every morning. Sometimes I release at 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock Eastern time. Sometimes I release at 10 a.m. Eastern time. Now, tomorrow night we are off because it's Tuesday. This week we are off Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Not because I want to. It's just because I feel like you guys could be boring to see me every night when you have not much to talk about hockey. So Wednesday we have Marco Larabie is going to be back with me. Friday, guys, is the NHL news, Montreal Canadiens news, and then we're going to talk about the Major League Baseball, the Montreal Expos. We're going to review an overview of the history of the Montreal Expos and the Major League Baseball. Who make an impact for you? Which player do you like the most? And everything like that. It's fun. We did it last year. Last year was a full, almost 2 hours of the Montreal Expos. So I think the fans are eager to talk about the Montreal Expos. They love the baseball, some of you. And I think it'll be fun to do this, a fun Friday night where the hamburger, the chicken, the cheese, and the beer of the Billy Bar is open Friday night. So this is the night. Now, tomorrow night, if you don't mind. We open up an, not a new series, but I'm going to switch a little bit the channel, a little bit like NHL players to look more. So tomorrow night I'm launching a new video about Connor McDavid. It's going to be at 8 o'clock, 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night, 8 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. tomorrow night. So watch this video. It's about 9 minutes. He stay or he go. And inside you talk about a little bit what Connor McDavid did for the Edmonton Oilers, the impact in the city. Is it the next Wayne Gretzky 2.0? Are they going to trade him or not? Yeah, no words about his negotiation, what it would be to look like his contract, short term, long term, or he decide to go. Yeah, no close movement inside the contract. He is right now, can do whatever he wants to do. So this is a good video. I make a special video for that. So watch this tomorrow night and make your comments below this video. So that's pretty much it. I have another things, but I will go to wait at the middle of the show to give you. I create a new channel, and I'm going to show to you tonight live the intro of the new channel. I like it because it's about greatness, and that make me searching players. I will not pay too much attention. I see who they are. I see what they accomplish, but really go deep who they are really. So I really like it. Anyhow, we're going to welcome everybody in the chat. Look like Sebastien, it was on fire tonight. Sebastien number 2. Randy is here early tonight. Welcome back, Randy. Talk about the Calgary Flame. We'll talk about them tonight also. Larry Lavallée, welcome back, my friend Larry Lavallée from upstate New York. Larry, you and your wife, hopefully you're doing well. Glad to see you around. Sebastien talk about baseball. Maybe Friday night will be the right things to do on that one. Mr. Richard, welcome in the house. I'm watching hockey from where, Richard? That would be great to hear that. If you don't mind, to sharing with us. What about RJ Calabo? Talk about baseball too. The Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees, 2-1 at the bottom of the 5th inning. Our friend from Newfoundland, Billy and LDP are in Newfoundland. And we know the QM, the Quebec Maritime, have right now a new team play next season. So it would be interesting to watching this. RJ. And not RJ, but Billy and RDP. Give me some idea. I don't know if you are living close to that city or not. What about Stand the man of the stand? I like that. Welcome in the house. Good bonjour, Coach. Good evening on the chat. Yes, it's Tuesday morning here in Tehran. Cloudy. Supposed to rain. A little bit cold off today. That's pretty good to hear that, to see that. And it's third season of the year here in Tehran, or the second season if you want to call it. Honestly, we're middle of the year, but this is the season. Not many people around. It's off season, so off season here. The rain's coming, and that's pretty much it. And I work. I have two other news, but it's not confirmed yet. So I'm going to give you a little bit more information the next couple of days when I heard about those news. Frank Santoro, welcome back, Frank, from Pittsburgh area, talking about the Pirates, the Pens, the Steelers, for Mr. Frank. Welcome back. What about Randy? Randy wrote his article on the X account. Join me now. My X account, you want to join me now? It's Habs Nation Live. I know I'm still in the jail with my other Coach Frenchy 10X. They don't answer me. It's terrible. Customer service X does not exist for you. We give you everything and now we close the case. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is what it is. I'm not going to complain. Now the Blue Jays are 3-1. First of the September, we will get excited again. It's off season, but we are still here. Here we go, Larry. Larry Expose. I've been watching full game on YouTube. Frank, Billy, RJ, thanks so much. Steve G from Colorado. This is the best time to be in Colorado. Why? You can be in Colorado. The 12 month is always the best time over there. Just love Colorado. I think for me, Colorado is the best state to live permanently in the United States. I did about 48 states, but Colorado is my best one. I lived there a couple of years. Uh, I enjoyed Texas too, but of course Florida on the beach. But Colorado, it was everything. Steve lived there in Denver area. I just love Denver. Steve, hockey, baseball, baseball with the Rockies. But it's fun to get a Rockies game, by the way. I always go there one night. Like I live in Florida. I want one night per year. I go to my annual game baseball, my annual baseball game where I eat peanuts, I eat hot dogs, and I screw my health for one night. So, and I'm always sick, guys, when I go to baseball. But it's not because I want to be there, but it's just like at the end, at the left fielder, they have some kind of the place where that you can be stand up with your friends and then you take food, drink, everything, and you watch the game. I don't go for the game. I just go for to be more social with the people. But I miss that. I really miss that. But anyway, we move on. GF, Yankees cannot make a through to first. Welcome back, GF, watching the Yankees. Big fan of the Yankees. I've been a big fan for Yankees after the Montreal Canadiens. Coach, I'm living in Nova Scotia, but from Newfoundland. I'm heading there on Friday for vacation. Oh, sorry about that, Billy. Nova Scotia. So now your neighbor, not the LDP, but now your neighbor of Rick Bengal, Billy. The Nova Scotia Voyageur. Anybody remember that team? The Nova Scotia Voyageur. What about our best friend, the man of the man, Roger Delaney, is in the house tonight. Hopefully you're doing well, Roger. Glad to see you. Shelton Hughes, not Ken Hughes, but Shelton Hughes. No relate to Ken Hughes. He's from Winnipeg. Welcome back. Frankie Daigle with the retour avec nous ce soir. It's called Frankie. Hopefully doing well, my friend Frankie. Long time not see you around. Hopefully you're doing well. You have a good summer so far. People say hi each other. Larry can wait for the NR return. It will be party night. Yeah. Mr. NR talking about him. Prayer et talk for Mr. NR Steve McNair, mom, wife of Larry Lavallée, Gary Connoyer, also with the health. We're still missing one. I don't know who is sick. I read it during the weekend, but I cannot remember who he was. Whatever who you are, or if you are right now in the chat and you have some kind of, health problem or anything, we'll go to pray for you and thought about you, the Hockey Nation. Always think about all of you. And we really appreciate you guys to be a part of the show tonight. Night at the Caulfield is fun. Yeah, Steve. So a bit when you go to the Pioneer game, and the NCAA guys, I believe that in Denver, whereas the Madness, I believe it's called the Madness place, where the Pioneer, Denver University play hockey. One of the great facilities for the NCAA. It's not big. It's about 4,000, 3,500, 4,000 people. It's close each other. It's full. It's almost every time full. It's fun to go to the game. Now, if you want to see my best NCAA building, I did not see many of them. I see many of them, but I did not see all of them. So, Boston University, Boston College, and, Providence, everything like that. But for me, the Minnesota Golfer, downtown beside the Wild Place at the XL Energy, right there beside. This building is maybe the best for me in NCAA. The Minnesota Golfer is unbelievable. The way they did the rink like a bowl. You go down at the bottom. Unbelievable. Great experience. I have every year when I coach junior, we have to do a trip in Minnesota. Or when I was also coaching on the AAA or AA for many other states, we have a tournament in Minnesota in January or February. In January, I apologize, on the weekend, the prison weekend. I'm not sure. Anyway, they have always on holidays in January, and we went to the Schwab's hockey rink. That location, guys, eight, eight, eight ice rink at the same place. You can be loose inside of that place. No, just kidding. But you have to figure out where you have to go, which door you have to go in, because if you play on the rink number 7 8, it's all the way in the back. So if you go for the front, you have to walk all the way to the end, to other side. It's crazy. But anyway, and every time I go there for the tournament, I was going to see the Minnesota Wild or the Minnesota Gopher. And during that weekend, usually it's Hockey Day in Minnesota. This is the best thing you can go to see, the Hockey Day in Minnesota, guys, from 8 a.m. until to the night. They have usually the Wild play, the golfer, and the NC play. You have all different game outside on the ice play game, the high school play, the women play. I'm telling you right now, this is the best day dream for any hockey fans to get there. So there you go. Sometimes we talk and we change the subject. We talk about Denver, Colorado. We're not about our friend Willie Snyder. I write my show on Wednesday, and I can send you the guest link on the Thursday about 5 p.m. Send it to me. We'll see what I can do, Willie, about that, if you don't mind. Put me exactly the time on the Eastern time, if you don't mind, not on the Mountain time, but the Eastern time. Gary Ganoy, talk about him a little bit minute ago. Welcome back. Darrell, welcome back also, Darrell. Thanks to be with us. I'm very well, thank you. You're welcome, Frankie. Glad to see you, my friend. We miss you, like Roger Delaney. We miss him also. People talk each other. The madness. I said the madness. The madness. Apologize, Steve, for that one. But I still remember the maroon color over there. And beside that ring, guys, just give you, because I coach hockey there. The Denver University have also a DU, the pioneer of the youth hockey program, and the rink is beside 101. A little bit cold inside of that one, but yes, I make a lot. I make a lot of practice with there, hockey camp, with André Krivo, the brother of Sergei Krivo, playing in the NHL. Can't remember the name of his high school, his hockey school. Anyhow, and then I met a Cheese over there in Denver, and she play hockey, and she play at that location. Can you believe it? I have to sometimes watching the game there. It was why you did not play. It was not very good. So I did not play. Ozio Murphy is in the house with a question. Hey, Coach, what is your opinion about the new sitting section at the Bell Center, Ozio? Honestly, I have no opinion about this for two reasons. First of all, I don't go to the Bell Center. And secondly, I did not read too much about that, so I cannot give you the best opinion about that. Because I live in Thailand. I don't know exactly. You may be sharing with us what is the new area. I know they make some modification every year, but I don't know. Is it more expensive? Is it a better view? Is it the reason they do that? Is it for different people, different sponsor? Is it? I don't know exactly. With you, if you can share honestly, I did not read too much about that. And at the end of the day, I can give you an idea, my opinion when I read it. But honestly, with you, I did not. I apologize for that. That's something I did not pay attention. This is my flame. I like tornado. When you get older, that's how it feel like. Yeah, Gary, I can feel you about that. That's good exercise, Coach. Yes, you're right, Larry. I need hockey ready. Yes, so we need hockey for sure. The coach is cruising like a Sunday afternoon. Yes, we do. Pete Martin is out. Thanks for all the like. We got what a great crowd and the room tonight. Yes, a lot of great people come back in the house. We miss Guy. Fun to see Willie Steve in the house about the Colorado Avalanche for that one. So that's what we got, guys. I'm going to start with the what's going on tonight. NHL news, Montreal Canadiens news, the NHL prospect. We won't talk about this. I have other subject. The Montreal Canadiens prospect the Montreal Canadiens line. We talk about Oliver Kapanen a lot, and we're going to talk more about what we can do tonight about this. I would like to check out your show, Woody. Lame and the fall are the same one great place, Sesame as a lower AFB for munition training. There we go, Larry. Larry, thanks for your service, by the way. Roger and Roger Delaney, guys, and Larry Lavalley. As I don't say this badly, is to recognize them as a supporter of the channel, but also they are, maybe, I don't know, I said the oldest people inside, but they are one of the top 10 oldest people. We know this channel is about the 40 years old and older, by the way. And we are okay with that part, and I have no problem with that. I don't think so there will be offense by I said that. But I just want to say both of you, thanks so much for all you do for the channel and how kind you are inside the channel. The people love you. People love to talk to you. And Larry has been with us for many years. Roger was before Larry for many years. Roger watched my video every single day, and he comments on it. So Roger and Larry, I want to say to you how grateful I am, but I also want to say to you, I want you the best. I want you to guys, I know at that age, it's not easy on the health, everything like that. Still alive for many, many more years. And we really appreciate both of you to be with the Hockey Nation Live show. So, Grant McCann is consists to talk about Kapanen, Gary. Dans les coulisses, they continue to put Kapanen on the highest level about that. We're going to talk about this a bit later. Too bad that Martin Sweet was not named the coach staff for Team Canada. Yes, Dave, about this, interesting, Randy. Can I buy experience, Frankie? Nice, good, old supporter. Yes, you are absolutely right, Frankie. And many of you are great supporter. And I don't want to mention names. I'm going to forget some of you. But at the end of the day, guys, we really, really appreciate for what you bring on the table. Let's move on for the next. It's NHL news, guys. You have to say, oh, yeah, not many things going to happen. That's the reason we skip Tuesday, Thursday, guys. At least something happening. Watch your notification. If you are a subscriber, you are a subscriber. That's great. But to add more, click on the bell so you can get everything's going on when we release the question of the day, the video of the day, the live stream, the subject of the live stream, and we do a lot. It's just the YouTube channel does not recognize. It's funny, guys. Well, it's not funny. But some maybe don't know. I'm going to move at the end of August. And we are moving. I'm really moving and out of the public eyes in Thailand. I'm going to go with someone. We have a house. And I turned the house. Well, we don't turn the house, but I'm going to starting to do something on the farm for her. She's going to take care about this. Is that me? I'm going to do hockey. But she's going to start to do like chicken, ducks, everything like that. So we make a plan. We look about this. So I'm watching those, and she showed me video and Thailand chicken. How do you start the business and how you start grow the chicken, how you feed them, everything. Guys, I'm telling you right now, it's impressive to see those people. Like, they don't have a hammer like we have a hammer. They don't have anything like crazy. But how they find a way to build this is blew my mind. But here's the catch. Now, in 2025, you have less viewers. But 2 years ago, it's still a couple of months ago, they have two farm. I don't know their name. The last 3-4 years, I don't know how much money they make. But some of them, and I don't know why the people watch this, because honestly, why you were going to watch chicken farm? I'm laughing because I cannot believe it. I share this with Luciano. 6 million, 8 million people watching those videos. Can you imagine this? I will give you an example, guys. If they make $2 per 1,000 viewers, they make 10 12, 14, $20,000 for a video about chicken. I'm here for 5 years. I cannot make 1,000 people viewers on the live stream, everything like that. Can you believe it? It's like, really? So YouTube channel doesn't recognize me because I'm not known like others. I'm old, I understand that. Maybe I miss how YouTube channel, but they don't recognize the people work every freaking day about this. They just take people and they go with viewers, and more popular they are, they bring them in front of you and they go there. But they should have a section of the YouTube channel for the people who work 10 hours per day, 12 hours per day, but they don't do that. But I'm not complaining. It just makes me laughing. Chicken on the TV and the YouTube, 6 million, 1 million, just 1 million. 1 million by 1,000 is about what? 10,000? Right? I think it is. So imagine that. 10,000, yeah, I think it is. 10,000 multiplied by 1,000 is about 1 million. I give them $1 per warriors. I give them 10,000. That's crazy. And they multiply that. I don't know, but it's funny for me. Farming is great, Coach. You will enjoy that. It's a good break for the Sick podcast to write a book on the Ottawa Valley hockey player that played in the past. Interesting to see that, Gary. I thought it was a stop between both of them. You are come, Larry, about Frankie. We are to see live at winning. They should, Coach Randy. Yeah, I put my car on my mom, dog, and video, and the views go way up. That's crazy. I'm telling you right now. And it's not, I cannot say it's stupid. It's just like I'm asking, I do this for her, but I'm asking myself, what I'm watching that, what is so fun? But it have something about that. For me, it was about how to survive that and some place where it's nowhere. Yeah, one girl, I don't know if she's from Philippines or something. She has a married with the name, the guy is Jack. He's from that country. They scratch from nothing, like in the wood, and they build a cabin, they build a farm, and they survive like that. That's crazy. Anyhow, I apologize for NHL about this. Philadelphia Flyers, the draft NHL 2025, Potter Martin decide to leave the CHL to the NCAA, play for the Michigan State University. Join many of them. They have many players who play for Michigan State. Michigan State are going to be a solid team and NCAA. Every year they're looking good. But, they got now Langstrom is over there. Oh, my God. You have a list of 6, 7 players are coming for the upcoming season. Paul Martin draft for the Flyers, I think it was 6, 7, and the draft maybe 7 overall, or 8, are going to play an NCAA for the upcoming season. I tried to do a video, but my face broke the camera, Randy, about that. Second news, talking about the Randy, guys, the Calgary Flame from David Pagnotta. During the summer, and it's okay, guys, but not Fryman. Elliott is a little bit more careful. But Frank from Delhi off, or David Pagnotta from full period. Some expert in hockey, like them, they going to project or they talk about news or they said this. And he had mentioned now, because we thought Nathan Kadri is going to play. He want to get trade. Now it looked like he doesn't want to get trade. He's going to stay with the Calgary Flames. So this coming from David Pagnotta. Kadri was 33, 34 years old. Great year last season. Part of the good team for the Calgary Flame. We'll see if he's going to go to get moved or not. But it's going to be interesting to see the Calgary Flames for the upcoming season. They did very well, the Calgary Flames. They did 96 points, guys. It was over. I followed them because I was watching the Montreal Canadiens pick. Imagine that I passed. I believe, guys, I watched 65 games of the Calgary Flames last year. Like, whatever the game was start at the same time was doing live stream, I was watching after that. And for the pick, to be sure that we get a pick. And when you think about this, that pick turned around to be nobody because he got traded for Noah Thompson. But at the end of the day, Calgary Flame was great to watch. Dustin Wolf have an amazing great year. It was really fun to watch the Calgary Flame. They did put a lot. They won a lot of games, 1-0, 2-1, 3-1, 3-2. Not many goals, but it was fun to watch. It will be interesting. The Calgary Flame can handle this. I think they will be dropped. I don't think so. They're going to repeat 96. I predict about 90 points. Why? Because I know they make some not big change over there. I know there are many of them back, but for me, other team get better. I think the Utah get better, in my opinion. Anaheim Ducks get better on that. So would be interesting what happening with the Calgary Flames next season. And finally, my last news of the day, guys, it's easy. We have Standerman, I think he talked about this, is Team Canada announced the assistant coach for the Olympics 2026, Cassidy, Peter Duberd. Yeah, no job, but still recognized by his peer in Canada, Rick Tocchet also. When you see that, it's a carousel of the same coaches year after year. It's a clique in NHL. It's like anything else, right? In hockey, I've been in the hockey for many years. I play at the different level. It's who you knows who will open the door for you. That's simple. And I miss it. I can't believe screw my life that way. Have a great opportunity with Roanoke Express and the East Coast Hockey League. I want to work with Bruce Goudreau. And he got a job in the American Hockey League. And I could jumping in the American Hockey League. I did not go. I decided to stay for other reason. But, when you reflect on your life, so, oh, what a stupid decision I did. So, in our case like this, it's who you knows. In our case, you get open door. But that's happening with Team Canada. So, no, Martin St-Louis is not there yet. And you want to know more, guys? Not much. The next news I can open up, it's about him, Igor Chinnikov. Look like it looked like this is the end with him with the Columbus Blue Jacket. Really unhappy or his case. He does not like Dean Avison, and he wants to get out. I don't know how he can return to play for that team. I don't see this. He's 24 years old, I believe he is. Good hockey players. The problem, he has the same like Kirby Doc. Every year he got hurt. So I don't know what happened. Can Columbus satisfy him? I'm not sure. No, he's not. I don't see him with the Montreal Canadiens whatsoever. It could be a good, a low risk. I don't see Columbus get more at a third round pick in return. So that's something we have to follow up. But that's pretty much what we got, guys. It's quiet right now. It's our summer. That's what we got here. Let's see what we got in the chat before we move on, guys. I see A2 at some point. Cat and dog are very popular on YouTube. You would have to get a pet for higher viewers. There we go. Penn State is going to kill it, Randy. Penn State is not a good team. Coach is a farmer. No, he's going to teach the chicken to play hockey. No, I'm not a farmer, honestly. But, animal mascot are super popular. Also, Pete Martin. Yeah. They are tanking, you think, Randy, for them. Is Gadry sick because no one was... not really. First of all, Frank, he has a clause, right, on his contract. He's open up for two teams. He would like to get traded to Montreal Canadiens and another team. I cannot record it. So I'm not sure about that, about this. Trying to trade Anderson, the Calgary Flame, try to trade Ramis Anderson. The key for him, are he's going to resign or return with the team or not. They have a lot of good prospects on the defenseman, Zane Parrett. They already have Weigard. Weigard play on the both sides. Their pipeline is pretty good also. So we'll see. I think to trade Ramis Anderson, they can get a first-round pick. They can get a young prospect. And it's a right defenseman, and they are rare. And so we'll see which team are looking for that players, Ramis Anderson. Watch out for the chicken, stick and glean, and Larry Lavallee. Flame would be a lottery team, Randy, next season. Price for Kadri too high. Is not getting him for nothing, plus terrible contract. Price for Kadri. GF. For that. Losing Ladal is huge. Randy Walkman. Tuckett getting his payoff for Gretzky scandal. Frank Adam, welcome back. Just returned from another vacation to the East Coast. Ran the New York trip for 4 days. Here we go. Adam, hopefully doing well. Did you go to Canada? See Niagara Falls. Adams, I've been there before, but not anymore. Welcome back, Mr. Traveler. You go, Chinica, H2461 RG. Here we go. Coach, what trivia topic would you want me to cover for the Woody quiz? Oh, no matter, Woody. Stay in the hockey. If you talk about football, baseball, you have to go on the baseball in 1980s. But hockey will be good, Woody. Bring it on. I'm not going to be perfect, but I will do my best to give you best thing. That's all, guys, for the NHL news today. Not much going on about that. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like if you don't mind. That'd be great. Here you go. Next, move on the next one we got tonight, the Hockey Nation. Is going to be the Montreal Canadiens news. Let's talk about that and see. And Coach, I'm worried about Ray Baker. Is missing 2 years on his development. Are you worried at all? Not worried about him. You can see him play well with the Laval Rocket. We would like to your young development, your young players play more often. Don't miss time. But Logan Mailloux did the same thing, and we'll see with them. Of course, a knee is always a little bit concerned, but it's going to be it's all depend your expectation. I see him as a second pairing defenseman in NHL. He's smart, hockey IQ is good, very intelligent hockey players, good on the rush. He can skate, a good offensive side where he can play his teammate on the ice because his hockey IQ is good. Can he get better on the development, on the physicality? Yes. Can he try to win more battles to be more bigger? Yes. But I'm not worried about the fact. I know what his ceiling look like for me. Can he reach that? That time will tell us. Pete. PS is in the house. Welcome back. I educate easy codes like you do. Here we go. Love it. Roger Bouchard now for Vermont is in the house also. Welcome, both of you. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. I want to talk about this. You talk about Grant McCann with Kapanen, but now he suggests now Brennan Gallagher on the PK. I believe a couple of years ago, he played on the PK. I don't know if you remember that. Because the departure of front players from Montreal Canadiens, they have open spot on the PK. He suggests Brennan Gallagher. Are you agree or disagree with that? Do you see, because if you do that, that will remove Gallagher, and possibly Gallagher will not have many power play time anymore. I don't know what Martinson is going to do on unit number 2. They have 7 players can play on unit number 1. 2 of them are going to remove. And that's not include Dak. That gives us 8. So now you have Doc, and possible Thompson, and possible you have maybe Sakoski Demidov or Patrick Laine. So let's go with Laine, Kirby Dak, Nate Thompson. You still have two more spots. Alex Newhook, I believe, is going to be in the spot number 4. And we have Zachary Bodzik, spot number 5. So where you put Gallagher? If you put Gallagher on no special team, his time going to be about 10, 12 minutes per game. Do you think he would be willing to accept that? He can't do anything about this anyway. But I think you want your players play on different special teams like those veterans. But do you consider Brendan Gallagher can play on the PK for the Montreal Canadiens? This is the question we got there right now. RJ, today Hurricane sign, here we go. Hurricane sign Roman Silly. There we go. Pete, I'm shocked Gallagher on the PK. Too slow for Pete Martin. Disagree. I would play Newhook before Gallagher or on PK because of his speed. About that. So, again, this is a suggestion, a grand, McCann. And I agree with you guys. I disagree. Will Rebecca make the team as a starter after the camp ends? Not sure about that, Roger. It's a big question, the 1 million question for David Rebecca. It's all about his health. If he play at the level he can play, now you're going to see the defenseman number 6 could be Rebecca, Strubble, or Jekai. Now, said that, Montreal have to figure out this. And then it'd be better for Rebecca to play 20 minutes a plus with the Laval Rocket. Development-wise, I think it would be better for him. If you make the Montreal Canadiens play 15 to 16 minutes, it's okay too. It's other than Peter August is in the house. Gallagher fast enough, not so sure. Gallagher is on the transition to make room for the young players on the power play. You're right about this, Gary. Great comments in the chat. And don't forget, we're going to talk about Rebecca, guys, in the next 10 minutes. The next subject, guys, we talked about this yesterday. It was create some kind of drama in the chat yesterday, Oliver Kapanen. Now, I'm going to pose this, Oliver Kapanen, because I'm going to talk the next couple of minutes, the line for the Montreal Canadiens. So, we're going to talk a little bit more about Kapanen, what Kapanen is. This is my question of the day on my channel today. What Kapanen play next year? As a center or a winger or with the Laval Rocket, and he play second line, third line, or fourth line. Wilson, who is the guy? I don't know who is this guy. I have no clue. But Hudson, no deal yet. Do you feel nervous about that? How do you feel about Lane Hudson no contract yet with Montreal Canadiens? Do you think you have no problem with that? You see it's going to be fine? Do you see a deal before October? Do you see a deal during the season? Or do you see a deal only after the season next year? That brings them at that level next year. Do you see scared about that situation? We know he cannot get enough for a sheet. So this is a good thing about that. If it's the case, how much is going to get? Is it a short-term contract? Is it a long-term contract? Are we talking about $8 million or lower? Are we talking about $8 to $9 million? How we compare his contract with Nod Thompson at 9.5? Because I feel like you cannot get Lane Hudson with the contract of Nick Ski. You have to compare now with the new contract of Noah at 9.5. You have to bet. I think that's what you have to look about this. So I had no answer. I just want to sharing that with you. I would like to hear from you what you think about this. Peter, no way, Gaddy on the PK. Need speed, a good anticipation. Again, was coming from Grant McCann. Anderson was moved on the PK, and excellent. Why not Gallagher, Gary Conway? He block shot. He's not afraid to be in front of the net, in front of the back. It depends, Pete, on what my best, Gary, I apologize for that one. Pete, I can see Gallagher on the power play more que the PK, but I cannot see him on 802. Gary Conway, it's all depend the system. If they play an aggressive PK, I don't see Gallagher there. If they play a box, Gallagher can play the box, but if they play aggressive, so 2-3 on the board, a 50-50 battle, you have to get there. You have to come back in the middle. I'm not sure about that. And Gallagher play 12 minutes, guys, 13 minutes. That's perfect for him, by the way. I can see Pete Martin, Gallagher on the power play more que the PK, but I can see I got that one. Speed, Gary Conway. I just want Rebecca to make it out of the camp pressure, not injure about that. We want this for all the players, by the way. Nobody get hurt. There are plenty of time to get done for Hudson, for Randy. For that, PK is a more possible, more positional que speed, Gary Conway. I disagree with you. Well, it's not disagree with you. It's about speed now and the PK, guys. Honestly, Gary, I disagree with the speed. Now, positional, of course, you have to put your stick. You have to be an angling. You have to put the, you know what I mean? But now, it's not anymore, Gary, box or diamond. It's about going. You go in, you come back. You go in, you battle. The system of the PK changed the last 10 years. And so I would say to you, Gary, I disagree about the speed. And I agree with you, positional is always going to be there. But you need plus guys that can go with speed. Just understand there's one reason there. Well, no, we don't want speed like Connor McDavid I'm talking about. But someone can move his feet quicker, faster. A bigger range for me for this. Jordan Amir was not the fastest skater, but he was 6'3". So the stick on the line, it was better. Now, you have Brett Marchand. He's faster at Gallagher. But now he's 37 years old. He's still great on the PK because of his position. But the guy can move more at Gallagher. So, yeah, it's fun exception. But I just feel it's fun about this Gary. But not a bad way to say that. 7.5 for 4 years, Hudson, Randy. Not good enough. Not much. I think he will get more. I think he will get a deal done during or after the Olympics and the men. Gary Conway, I think of the guy like Paul Biron. AI is in the house. It's filling in very smiley for sure. Short of the long term is over 8 million. AI, welcome back. Thanks again. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, it'd be great. We try to reach 30 likes. Said that, guys. That said, someone told me that today. I think Hudson is going to get a $9.5 million. Whatever is a short term or a long term. That's my feeling for that. We'll see what's happening. All right. Talking about this guy, we're going to move on for the next thing. 8:21 or 9:21 for your time. Last news for the Montreal Canadiens. See, guys, it's really light tonight. We do the best we can. Key for the upcoming season. So Montreal Canadiens are coming now for with Bolduc, Noah Thompson, Demidov, and we have Montreal try to figure out something. Let me see if I'm at the right place. I know it's a prospect, but I make something over and over about that. No, I think it's maybe here for upcoming season. Here we go. I got it. So for guys, it's fun decision for Martin Saint-Louis before the season starts. We talked about this yesterday a little bit about the second center, but this is going to be a huge decision for the Montreal Canadiens to be successful next season. I think for me, Montreal Canadiens have to find the right person. For me, I believe is on the front, it could be that. After that, some talk about Oliver Kapanen. Can Alex Nuke jump in there or be disaster? Can Jake Evans be there? Can Joe Villano be there? I don't have the right answer. Can other the playoff rookie, Florent Jekai or Owen Beck? But this is a crucial position for Montreal Canadiens. And I will say it again, Montreal made the playoff without a second center last year. And the reason they make it, the power play well, Lane Hudson, Suzuki, Caulfield, right? But I think the bottom six of Montreal helping a lot the Montreal last season at the point where the third line, fourth line was played better than the second line. And that's the reason I believe that. So imagine if we have a second center, and it could be for organically from the inside, not from outside. It will help if we have someone big at that position. We have time to make a trade for sure. But that position is a key for the Montreal Canadiens next season. And if it's going to be that, we want to be sure he performs. And that line with Demidov and whatever is Bolduc or Laine have to produce this year. A 5 versus 5. And not to give goal constantly in the back unit. So it would be interesting what could happen for that one. I did not check in the chat. Hudson cannot sign that contract this season as Habs are already over cap. No, Roger. So take a note, guys. He signed his contract. He's already on his final year contract. So this year, he continues to get his money, 900,000, I believe, whatever it is. Right, Roger? Every player on his final year contract can sign an extension after July 1st, and that money go only the upcoming year, so 26, 27. So he can sign his contract, does not change salary cap, he move up next year. Kaden Coley played last year, and last year his contract was his final year entry-level contract. He got an extension last summer. He played last season on his entry-level contract, and now his a 6-year deal, I believe. This is cheap, guys. This is going to be maybe the best contract for the Montreal Canadiens. 5.7, I believe he got. Kick in this year, Roger. So that's friends between both of them. Hudson with million 4 years after the season is over. Pete Martin. I think he need more. I see your point, Randy. RJ collaborate with more news, and thanks so much about this. Pete, I wish you could try Eastern Canada beer, Willie. RJ, Pete, Hudson, 9.5 for 3 for 4 years. Yeah, possible there. I agree, Peter. Labatt, 50. J4, New York, 1, Peter. Hudson, not worried for his contract. If Hudson gets 80 point plus next season, he will be in the driver's seat for his next contract. Yes, you're right about that, Gary. What if Hudson regress a bit from a 60 for 55 points? I still believe he's going to get $9 million. TH is in the house. Welcome back, TH. Time to ask question. TH, I'm for you. TH, Islanders, Kobidak need to grow before he can run. Not so sure. He start on second line, Gary. Definitely, guys. I'm telling you right now. After we put Kobidak, every year when you're coaching, when you prepare the season, you have a whiteboard on the wall. Every coach have this. Now you put your line there on the whiteboard. And during the summer, you're thinking, everything like that. And definitely, Gary, I put you right there. Martin Louis have Kobidak right there between Laine and Demidov. Montreal make playoff at one. Laine came back, gave a poster along with Hudson, Suzuki, a Caulfield play. Yeah, I knew that. Willie, Billy, Larry, Billy. The age marker. News update, Mike Madison next contract projected at 6.5 per year. Another reason that Montreal make the playoff is that Columbus Rangers another did not play something want to play playoff. Interesting to hear your comments about this. Nobody talk about Alex Carrier through GF. They felt Montreal took advantage. Roger, who will be the Habs free agent after this upcoming season? Roger, Mike Madison, Carey Price, Patrick Laine on the Montreal Canadiens. You have some RFA, like Jekai example. Coach, who are your top 5? Another prospect for me is Schaefer, Ekblom, Eisenman, Ritchie, and Etchison. Not a bad list. I will not go against that. You have a great selection about that. I think Etchison is underrated, but your list is perfectly good. I think I have a list somewhere, but I will share with you maybe later about that. One, do you think Edge make his debut? I think he's going to have a good year with Michigan, going to follow him. And then after that, next year, I think it will be good for him for Laval. And our top is in the house tonight. Sammy Blais et Villano 2 in our top. As a center in our top, and welcome in the house, by the way. I would like to know more in our top if you talk about this one. And now, the second position, one Montreal Canadiens, I'll be honest with you guys, is the RH, the right defenseman side. Why? Here's the key. David Rebacker is the only one can make the right defenseman. You have already Noah Thompson, and you have already Alex Carrier. Someone asked me if he's going to make it. I said, I don't know. But here's the key behind that. If David Rebacker play as the right defenseman, that put all the left one on the left side. Kenan Coley, Lane Hudson, Mike Madison. On the bench, Jaden Strobel and Abel Jekai. If David Rebacker play in Laval, that open a spot on the right side. Who's moving there? I don't know. Is it Jaden Strobel? Is it Abel Jekai? Are they going to move Lane Hudson? I don't think so. Or Mike Madison, and they're going to put Jekai example. So this is a situation where Montreal Canadiens have to figure out with Martin Saint-Louis at the beginning of the season. That's coming to be a little bit more important overall for the Montreal Canadiens at the beginning of the season. What could happen? The core of the Montreal defenseman, Montreal is better this year, I believe. More experience. They add, I think for me, whatever we love David Savard, Noah Thompson is better at David Savard. They have more munition or more option for Martin Saint-Louis as a defenseman. So glad to see you guys talk about all the in our top. Glad to keep up with that words. Let's move on for the next one, guys. I want to talk about the penalty kill. That's another role for the Montreal Canadiens. We know the power play will be good. We're going to talk about power play with Marco Wednesday. But the PK is going to be an important role for the Montreal Canadiens. Last year, they was excellent. Jake Evans, Josh Anderson, Joel Armia, Christian Dvorak, Josh Anderson, Mike Madison, David Savard. So we lost 3 of the 8 players. We lost Armia, Dvorak, and David Savard. They are the big piece of the puzzle, guys. It's that whatever we say, oh, it's not important, they are not great. They are good on the PK. No doubt in my mind. So, what Martin Saint-Louis is going to bring now? Okay, Alex Newhook, possible. We're still missing one forward. Is it Joe Veleno? I don't know. Is it Brendan Gallagher? I don't know. Is it a guy like Sammy Blais? Or do you think a Bud Duke can be there? I don't know. Can Nick Suzuki play there? Yes. But Nick Suzuki play 23 minutes per game, 82 game? Not sure. On the defenseman, yes, I think we should add better at Mike Madison. But Thompson, can he play a regular full-time PK? Can we move Caden Coley on the right side to balance the right side? We know what Alex Carrier can be there. David Rebecca one day can be a BK. You see those key position important for the game. This is what the Montreal Canadiens have to figure out. This is really important what I'm talking about tonight. This is really what the outcome of the upcoming season. And this is where Montreal need to be better on that one. Pick up the guys in the chat. Jason, welcome. Now, Jason talk about Suzuki. I agree with you, Jason, but are you willing to put 22, 23, 24 minutes on Suzuki? That's the reason Suzuki, I believe, in my opinion, reached 89 points because he was not on the PK last year. He played 4 minutes last season on the PK, Jason, overall. But Zuk maybe Pete. I think it's back. Now, it's back. Kapanen is there, of course. Take care and our tap. We make the team coach, Peter Cooley. Bodzik, I could see on the PK. Great TH to participate also. And finally, guys, the next one, I think it is one. The second backup, goalie number 2 for the Montreal Canadiens. Why? Because it's 16 game back-to-back this year. So 16 times you should have the backup number 2, the first game or the second game. A Samuel Montembeault at 62 game is too much. A Montembeault 55 game is the max. Who's going to be? Tobej is the front runner about that position. Can Tobej continue what he accomplished on the second half? Or can Kakkonen take his spot if Tobej struggle? I don't have the right answer for that. Jacob Fuller will be there at the camp. I would love to see him, what he look like, honestly. I don't say he's going to make the team. But the second role goalie this year is more important like never because he's going to see the net more often. And I don't know if Tobej is going to be that player or not. Cooley and Becca on same line will be scary for opening. And Pete Martin is a better swimming. PS. If Rebecca is on the PK, they will have to wrap him on the bubble wrap to avoid injury, Billy. Listen, guys. When we talk that way, right? That's hockey. Everybody can hurt. We always focusing on this kind of. It's not negative whether someone said that, but for me, hockey is as a coach. Okay, you don't care about injury. Honestly, I really never care. I can lose my best player on the bench for the month, or I can lose my worst player. I was not really care. Why? Because as a coach, you live in the moment. You live one day at a time. So, whatever it is, next is coming in the lineup, and me, I need to win the next game. So I have to move on. The league and everybody else are not going to be sorry for us. Part of the game, injuries. It could be a same plus, many back-to-back, but that's the same thing. Jekai got hurt, shoulder, back-to-back year. Nobody talk about Jekai. We focus on Rebecca. For me, Jack Hughes got hurt. We don't talk about this. Kaprizov got hurt. I didn't ever hear anybody said Kaprizov is a prone injury. Part of the game. Part of the game. It's normal. Part of the game. So we don't have to protect them. We don't have to be worried about him. He got hurt. Patrick Laine got hurt almost every year. Sean Monell got hurt every year. Gallagher missed 150 games for 4 years. Now, for the last 2 years, he missed only 10 games. 10 of these games is you have a suspension, I believe, at 2-3 games. Just for me, I don't see that. Me, Wrap up, no wrap up, just play hockey. Do your best every freaking game. Give everything. You get hurt, next. Have Jekai. Have Strobel. Have Adam Ekstrom. Have Willie Trudeau. It's not matter. I have to play the next game. I play Chicago tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I have to have 23 players, 20 players to be ready to play hockey. Hurt or no hurt. That's how I see that. For me, my option. This is how I see that. But for that. Let's see what we got in that chat. Here we go. Fuller is too young to need some seasoning still. I don't say he's going to make it. What I said will be interesting to watching Fuller at the camp. I'm surprised the Habs did not get a sign Rittich. That's the type of the backup that I could have seen them sign. Did Rittich did not stay with the Kings? TH. Now TH Montreal have already Kakkonen, and so they don't see that place. They have Tobesh also. The Habs does not have the rush to rush anyone right now. Let's see what's happening at the training camp. So A2 is for him. He see the Montreal with no other player for the upcoming season. And your honest opinion, what team has the best prospect and will they help them the 25-26 season? Willie, you about 10 minutes in front of my next subjects. I'm not going to get there to answer to you, but stay with me. I'm getting there. The next 5 minutes. Fuller is on my choice, only 16 games for back-to-backup. Neat experience. He make it number one. Who would be the second tough guy and the Habs? Jekai and Josh Anderson, Roger. I think Monty and Tobel should split the away game. Primo play the away game, Pete. I wouldn't be surprised if Rebecca start in Laval. Roy, welcome in the house, my friend Roy. Shelton, two kind of injury coach. Bad luck, a chronic issue. Hopefully, Rebecca, his body can keep up the pace. I can see that. A2, he said that. But the knee he got last year, whatever it is, I can see that, A2. I'm not disagree with you about that. Reddish actually signed with the Islanders, believe it or not. Really? I did not know that, Dave Reddish. I wish I could say I'm not worried about Dak, but that would be foolish, Pete. Almost the same for Rebecca. 20 camp would be interesting this year. Great point, Larry, about that. Let's conclude, guys, this subject of the night. Now, I'm going to bring you on one thing here. And Mr. Natap, he was in the chat. Do I know that? Not at all. I did not know Natap would pop up tonight. Everything like that. I did not talk to him for a couple of days. I missed talking with texting Mr. Natap. I thought to text him last night, my time, when I wait for my cheese, but I did not do it. I was talking with Roger and Luciano. So I apologize enough that I pick up them over you. I feel bad, but don't take it personally for that one. I'm at the right place right now. I'm supposed to be at the right place. Now, I'm going to take about 3-4 minutes, guys. We talk about Enarta. We talk about greatness with Mr. Enarta. For me, Enarta represents greatness, a legend as a human being. You cannot find anybody better heart person like Enarta. Cannot. I'm telling you right now, I've been with him for 4 years. And sometimes on my video, I see that time I was doing the warm-up show at 5 o'clock p.m., 6 p.m. I see Enarta walking, I cannot say that, but is ASS off to helping the channel like I do. Stats after stat, and it was amazing. I've been very closely with him. He's been my biggest friend, and without him, this channel would not be the same. Sometimes I not panic here, but sometimes I get red, or I pick up a couple that I'm getting hot. And Enarta, it was the guys calm down everything. Enarta does not want to be any disagreement or hot seat. But said that, Like I said, I don't want to hide you. The channel do well, like allowed to do it, but revenue-wise, it's not the perfect. So we need to increasing the revenue left and right. And I tried to create some web channel in the past, did not work. So I'm testing another channel. And because in after the greatness, I start a new channel. It's called the Chasing Greatness. Um, it's about players in any sport accomplish things to become a Hall of Famer, a Hall of Fame, and they did really great for the sport they play. And I make that channel is going to be on, is already on, but it's still no one see that. Yeah, no video yet. I build 2 videos right now, and I did the introduction of the channel yesterday. And I want to show this to you. That will give me a time to take a break. It's about 90 seconds. Not a big deal, guys. And you can sign up, but I'm going to give you the link after that. And I'm looking for a subscriber right now. And you don't have to watch my video every single time I do it. I only do it 1 per week. Every video I make is about 6-7 hours of the clip. So I want to share it with you guys. Enjoy this. I'll be right back after that. And I'm going to continue talking about the hockey. But I feel like it's a great moment to talk about this. And Mr. Natab was in the chat because Mr. Natab, that's we call about chasing greatness. We talk about the best of the best. That's who he is. I'll be right back.
Chasing greatness. Greatness. It's not born. It's built. Forged in sweat, sacrifice, and the moments that turn athletes into legends. On NFL fields and NHL ice, MLB diamonds and NBA courts, from the roar of NASCAR and Formula One tracks, to the quiet precision of golf greens and tennis courts. Greatness takes many forms. It's buzzer beaters, game-winning goals, last-lap victories, and the impossible made possible. It's the roar of a crowd as history unfolds, the silence before a decisive shot, the sound of a championship bell, a final whistle, a checkered flag. These are the moments that live forever. This is where we celebrate it all. The players, coaches, and icons who didn't just play their sport, they transformed it. Hall of Famers, champions, trailblazers, stories of triumph, heartbreak, and the relentless pursuit of excellence. Welcome to Chasing Greatness. Every week, a new documentary exploring the rise, the victories, and the defining moments of athletic genius across the world of sports. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Chasing Greatness so you never miss our next story. From the ice to the gridiron, the racetrack to the ring, we honor greatness in every arena. Join us next week as we dive into another incredible journey. And remember, keep chasing your own greatness.
Here we go. This is what's happening on this new channel. I'm going to build week after week, 1 athlete or 2 of them talking about their career in any sport. So that's what I do that. And we'll see what this channel is going to grow on different ways. And this is a testing happening. So I just want to share with you about this. I was talking about Smith up top. So that's the reason we talk about greatness tonight. Let's move on for what we got tonight. Of course, tonight we want to talk about the prospect for the Montreal Canadiens. What they compare them for the Montreal. Where are they? What they look like? And what I did, guys, I pick up a couple of pictures left and right or graphic on the internet, and to simplify my life to do that. If not, it would take a long time to make all the name, everything like that. So I pick up a couple of information. The Montreal Canadiens, guys, they'll pick up thanks so much, Google. I appreciate that. Pete, you're welcome also. Il y aura Willy, do the Wings visit Alain, rivalité, Willy. Sakaski, Rebecca, Demidov, Cooley, Bolduc, Michael Edge, Elaine Hudson. Sakaski is going to be in Montreal, Demidov, Cooley, and Bolduc and Hudson. We talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can Rebecca make it? I'm not sure about that. Now, I'm going to compare with other teams in NHL. And you have to tell me, what do you see them for that? Example, the San Jose Sharks, Macklin Celebrini, Michael Meza, Will Smith, William Eklund, Yaroslav Askarov, Sam Dickinson, and Cam Lund. This is a pretty great prospect team. Coach, the narrator is legendary. Well, there is link so we can subscribe, Roger. I'm going to give you this a few seconds. So this is where you compare both teams. How you feel about that? Montreal versus San Jose. Where San Jose is considered one of the top 3 teams in the NHL prospect. Do you consider this good, bad, or do you consider this San Jose and Anaheim are crazy, Habs are not too bad either, A2? This is the links, Roger, to get a Petit Roy punching Osgood as center. Wise was epic. Who won Willie Snyder? So you can see, guys, it's fun between Montreal and San Jose. Again, Celebrini, guys, top prospect. Michael Meza, 60 goals last year. Will Smith, what a great young hockey player. William Eklund is maybe 22 right now, but he can put the puck in the net. They got to Askarov for the Nashville Predator, considered to be one of the top 5 best goaltenders coming after Dustin Wolf and others. The defenseman guy, Sam Dickinson, look what happened with him. And Dickinson, 11 overall pick in 2024. Dickinson could be on the top 8 last 2 years ago. And then you have Cam Lund about that. So San Jose are a great position and the next 2-3 years to be a solid team on that division. Gary Habs can lay ball with San Jose. The good news for the Montreal Canadiens, guys, if you compare Demidov, Celebrini, all right, Kenan Cooley, Sam Dickinson, Bolduc, Eklund, Lennartson, better to any player defenseman on that, advantage Montreal. Rebacker, defenseman, advantage Montreal. Sakaski, Will Smith, I think Celebrini, Meza, Smith is better at Demidov, Sakaski, and Michael Edge. So, no, Pete, Monet is not on the top 10 of the Montreal Canadiens right now on this list. Anaheim prospect pool is scary. That team has 2-3 years locked out. Meza is going to be a stud. What is another sub number 3? I want my prize. That chase and question on YouTube. Thanks so much. It will be fast for sure. Pete August about that. The next one, guys. Here we go. Anaheim Ducks. Leo Carlson, Mason McDavid, Beckett Seneke, Kader Gauthier, Pavel Biendrikov, Roger McQueen, and Olen Zwarziger. That's crazy, guys. That's dangerous. Like, this is scary to see that kind of prospect they have. It's blew my mind. So you're right, A2. Honestly, right now, I put that team in front of San Jose. Six up so far. Thank you so much, Pete. A2, you're right. It's crazy and scary. That's blew my mind. The last one is on the market, Randy. Chicago Blackhawks, Connor Bedard, Artyom Leshunov, Andon Frondel, Kevin Koczynski, Frank Nazar, Oliver Moore, and Sam Renzel. It's not bad, Chicago. I think when you go with Oliver Moore and then Sam Renzel, that dropped a little bit. I would said Chicago right now, number 4. Montreal number 3, and number 2, Anaheim number 1, San Jose number 3. Met very mediocre for that. The next one, guys, is the Team Mammoth. And I took another picture because it was not the same. They have Caleb Desnoyers, DJ Ingila, Maverick Lamoureux, Dimitri Zimachev, Daniel Bott, Michael Vrabal, Cole Baudouin, Artem Tuduba, Max Pisnica, Yegor Porigov. That's I screw a couple of names there. This is not a bad team, guys. The Utah already have a couple of players already in NHL. Now, Desnoyers, solid. Iginla, solid. The defenseman Lamoureux is getting there. They have 2 risks of signed a new contract. He's going to start with the Utah, maybe an American Hockey League. But Simachev and Daniel Butt have a really good year in the KHL last year. Now, who is Michael Vrabal? He's a goaltender, 6'6", been in UCHL, and after that, NCAA. It would take time for him, but he is the same caliber like Dustin Wolf or Yaskarov in the future. We'll see. Gold Baudouin, guys, this is the kind of player you love on your third line. Aggressive, forechecker, good skater. Draft 23, I believe, something like that. The rest of the 3 player guys that are younger. It's not Manuel, it's number 3, but we have Hudson Edemidal, 82. Zellweger, Randy, Montreal, better que Chicago. Pete, I agree with you. About thanks for the likes. I'm not even sure about better anymore. Pete, goodbye, not great, Peter. I'm with you, Pete Martin, good finisher, but is the NHL elite. The next one, guys, is the Detroit Red Wings. Pelika, Calabert, Trey Augustine, Sébastien Cossa, Dimitri Pulchenikov, Michael B. Nygard, Nate Danielson, Max Plant, Amadeus Lombardi, and Jesse Kushkinin. Now, on that list, guys, Pelika, solid defenseman. Calabert, we know what's coming. The goaltender, guys, Augustin, 6 foot. A Cossa, it took him 3-4 years now. I'm not sure about 3 and 4 for that list. Pushnikov, a little bit higher, but Nigar and Danielson should be a little bit higher over Augustin and Cossa. That gave them about 4 players, I believe, 5 players for Detroit. I don't put Detroit maybe behind the Mammoth for that. Position are not a guaranteed success. Habs are more simple size que all the other team. I think the Habs are an excellent position. Said that, Gary, you're right. They are an excellent position. Now, I have other team, guys, I can bring to you. For that, I'm going to send to you guys one for the TH. He talk about the New York Canadiens, guys. And I will screw my graphic, but don't worry about that. That's complicate everything here. So I'm going to remove that. I'm going to move this right here. Islanders guy, Sheffer, Eklund, Ritchie, Eiserman, Etchinson, Shabonov. After that, Nelson, Prokhorov. I think Prokhorov should be a little bit higher. Islanders guys, their prospect is underrated for Islanders. I've been said this for years. Detroit is going nowhere about that. And Mark, welcome in the house. Chicago, look at the weakest in the group. Not sure I would have Anaheim ahead of San Jose. McQueen injury would worry me. Plus, I think Askarov would even the play field versus Tostal. So this is the New York Islanders right there. We'll see what happening about that. I want to shoot you guys another team because this is a team try to build from Ron Francis, and I want to consider his job as a GM. They got now Captain Jake O'Brien, Nicholas Kokko, Carson Redkov, Jenny Nyman, Jaker Furcus, Edouard Sell, Blake Felder, Nathan Villeneuve, and Ty Nelson. Not bad because Captain and O'Brien are solid. After that, guys, It's not great if you compare to Montreal Canadiens. I don't know if we consider the Kraken as a rebuilding team, but they got a lot of good choice at some point. They got Captain and O'Brien for sure, but I'm not sure after that. For them, Sheffer is Simon and Eglum is scary for Randy. New York, Canada looking good and mostly done on the run this summer. Callum Ritchie is amazing. I was sad when the trade for Colorado. Butch, welcome. Keep up the good work, coach. Thanks so much, Butch, about that. So that give you guys an idea of the prospect for the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season or for the next couple of years, left or right from Seattle. Now to the Oilers or the league prospect pool, the A2 or the Panthers, honestly. I think they have, that's what I got here. Let's see, guys, the Calgary Flames here. The Calgary Flame, guys, on this one. Look, it's a team right now that 96 points last year. Zane Parek, Colin Potter, Cole Reshny, Matvey Gridin, Under Prostowitz, Pataklia, Muse, Onzek, Ziniev, Etienne Morin. Parek is a solid defenseman, I believe. Potter, Reshny, we have to wait. Prostowitz is a right defenseman too. I think is maybe 2 years before he become the NHL. The rest, guys, I don't know what he look like. Sam Onzek is a big body, 6'5", but we have to wait. The rest, I have no clue about that. So Calgary Flame is a team did not rebuild, but it's retooled. They tried to do their best, but it's not too bad for that one. Finally, I want to go with Washington Capitals. The Capitals, guys, are very interesting. Is a team last year, they finished second. But look, the list, guys. They have Rand Leonard, Cole Hudson, Andrew Crystal, Eliad Prodas. Now, this Prodas guy is not the one to play his brother. Lyndon Lakovic, Milton Castron, Derek Paraskak, Rand Chesley, Eric Mastico, and Leon Muggley. I'm telling you right now, Washington, in my opinion, all right, better to Calgary. Better at Kraken. Maybe because Scheffler is a little bit different, right? And Washington have Leonard. But I would give the Islanders a place right there. Detroit, honestly, I'll go with Washington. I take Detroit over the Mammoth. Washington over. I'm telling you right now, the Washington guys are set on this one. They have Leonard Hudson. I really like their pick about that. The LDP is in the house. Mesa, Parek, Gertz should be on that list, coach. On that one, do you feel the ad rank against the rest of the league? I think Montreal is between 3 or 4, right? Is the man well thought much better on his debut. No clue who the bottom 5 guy was on that list, A2. And the missing Edar Soniev, who was Obi Baker finalist coach. Yes, you're right about this, Randy, for that. So that gives you guys an idea about the prospect overall and Montreal Canadiens. Now, you're Montreal Canadiens fans, most of you, and I want to share with you who are the Montreal Canadiens. This is the last one. Who are the Montreal Canadiens for the upcoming season? And I want to bring you here. And some people asking me all the time, where are they the upcoming season? I don't know if this prospect. Oh no, this is the second one here. I apologize, guys. As an ad prospect for the Montreal Canadiens. And you know, some of you, A2 is one of them. Luc Lafortune, many of you, Marco, everybody, they're looking for the pipeline for the Montreal Canadiens when Montreal does not play. And I'm going to give you guys where are they for the upcoming season. So here the Laval Rocket, Owen Beck, Jared Davidson, Oliver Kapanen, Riley Kidney, Philippe Major, Joshua Roy, Tyler Thorpe, Luc Talk, Florent Jacquard, Adam Ekstrom, David Rebacker, William Trudeau, and Jacob Fuller all have a contract for the Montreal Canadiens, and they're going to see if they're going to make the Montreal Canadiens season. But if not, they are going to be with the Laval Rocket. They have other players like Alex Bocage and play with the Lions. They go Bisson, everything like that. They are not part of the Montreal Canadiens organization as a contract from the NHL, like entry-level contract, or they're going to have a contract at some point. So this is the Laval Rocket. Easy to follow. But now let's go to Russia. The MHL, VHL, and KHL. Alexander Gordon have no contract for the Montreal Canadiens. He's a defenseman. And we'll see. He played in MHL, OHL. He's 23, 24 years old anymore. That's possible. Gordon will be over with the Montreal Canadiens. The draft, Mekar Cannon, we see him at the training camp this summer, at the development camp. Forward, play with the Dynamo. Play between MHL and VHL last season. Montreal got Alexander Zarovsky, 34 overall pick. He's going to be as a forward. Play with the team at SFA or Salavat. Playing the MHL last year. We'll see if he's going to jump in VHL or the KHL. We have Bogdan Konishkov, defenseman, played the KHL with Torpedo. Dimitri Kostenko have no contract. Is another defenseman, play with the same team with Daniel Sobolev, the Kimek, on the VHL. And then we have the goaltender, Virginie Volonkin, play with the team Spartak and the KHL. They are for the Russian player right now for the Montreal Canadiens. Then you have a Sweden League players. You have Philip Eriksson, center, play with the team Luleå. You have Rasmus Bergqvist, Skellefteå. You have Finland, Artus Koivu, center, play with the team TPS. And you have Switzerland, Swiss, Vincent Rover, and the NL League, play with the team Lions Zurich. And the NCAA, we have Michael Edge with Michigan. We have Luke Middlestad, Minnesota. LJ Mooney with Minnesota Gopher. Both of them play together. Sam Harris with Denver University, and Quentin Miller, the goaltender, first year. We have Boston University, Ben Merrill. We have Logan Sawyer with Providence College. Ben Merrill, guys, played in the BCHL last year. Alexis Cornoyer, new draft player, Montreal goaltender, play with Cornell. I think the Cornell, is it Jean-François Hull? The coach over there. Emmett Croteau with the Dartmouth College. And then we have Jack Smith return with the Minnesota Duluth. And Maxon Vig, the 7th-round pick defenseman, play with the Bemidji State University. Finally, guys, the last part, the CHL, Canadian Hockey League. Carlos Endel play with the Halifax as a defenseman. Goaltender Arseny Radkov, Plainville, both of them draft at 2025. Mikas Vekvanags play with the Newfoundland new team over there, goaltender. And then you have Andrew McNeil, defenseman with the OHL Kitchener Rangers. Owen Brass return with Bradford and the OHL. Finally, on the WHL, we have Ethan Pogpanikis with the Kelowna. And you have Bryce Pickford with the Medicine Hat. That give you guys all the players for the Montreal Canadiens prospect. Yes, I'm going to follow all of them, to be honest with you, all the way the season. We have do you think the 2026 draft is steeper and talented forward? Yes. Right away, Maurice. Yes. Yes. If you think about this, Maurice, you have 2 players this year. Sheffer and Michael Misa. And then you drop after that for a couple of players. And the NHL draft, guys, it's all about Kevin McKenna. And then you have Kosver, I believe his last name. They have guys 6'5", 6'4", defensemen, forward, they are huge, they are big. And everything thought McKenna is going to be alone. Pay attention, guys. It's not over yet. Kurzverse is very important. He's very good hockey player. We're going to talk about this for sure. But Maurice, yes, that draft is very good. You guys have a good night. Randy, see you next time. Jacob Fuller look impressive on the film. Very smart hockey IQ again. The top scouting forward, Willie. You're right about that. So, guys, that give you an idea there. Mark Elliott, good night, Randy. And not much to tell you more of what I just said tonight. We're going to go at the Clash tonight, and we're going to show close the show a little bit early because it's quiet, and hopefully we can reach a little bit more likes before we get out of the show tonight. So we're going to go on the Clash. You know what's going on. The Clash, honestly, is absolutely or not allowed. And the first one, guys, is going to be the Washington Capitals. Win the Metropolitan Division. Absolutely or not allowed. For that, Peter, not allowed. That I know of, Peter. Actually related to you. Oh, Peter's okay, I got it. I'm hoping Villano is better than expected. I think it could be Pete Martin. So Washington Capitals. Big Steve back in the house, my friend Steve. We have Stand the Man, not allowed. Peter, not allowed. Great stuff. Great show. You're welcome, Shelton. Kenneth, welcome back. Kenneth, guy is a farmer in Thailand. Kenneth, when I'm going to move, he's going to be 90 minutes from me. So, Kenneth, expect me to see you. Not come to me. I'm going to see you. Not allowed. No, big save. I to go with yes. Is Woody is the second one to say that. Good night, Shelton. Who can win the Metropolitan Canadiens? It will be the Carolina Hurricane for that one. Thanks, Pete Martin. The next one, guys, the Winnipeg Jets win the Central Division. You have Colorado. You have the Minnesota Wild. With the departure of Nicola Heller. Couple of change inside of Mason Appleton. They still don't have a second center. They got Jonathan Tace. How you see that? Do you believe the Winnipeg Jets are going to win the Central Division? Let's see what we got there. Let's get Kerry Wolf to come to any live. There we go, Peter. Not allowed, Mark, for question number 3. Third or maybe third. Billy, not allowed. Gary, not allowed. Not allowed. Absolutely. Peter, not allowed. Winnipeg. If Enata will be here, he would said absolutely. Peter, Enata, love the Winnipeg. GF said no. Stan, no. Willie, no. About that, Maurice, about what position are we on the 2026 draft? We don't know. Yes, Maurice, depends who would be the standing. I think it would be around 16. Maybe 17, 18. The Jet would be ground for Gary. About that, someone said that, guys. Someone said Jacob Fuller will play a couple of games with the Montreal Canadiens next season. Interesting to see that. Jet disrespect, Peter. Here we go. Next one, guys. Carey Price would be traded before the first game. Are they going to trade Carey Price or not? Ari Lavalley said no, maybe for the Jets. We have 2 more questions. Do you think Carey Price is going to be traded or not before the first game? So September, October. Winnipeg +0. Dark Horse, Willie. The Jet have depth. Kenneth, yes. Not allowed Gary. Stan, the man, not allowed Price. Thanks, Stan. Not for Price, Billy. No clue, but I'm leaning towards no. A2. Larry Lavalley, no. GF Price trade after bonus paid. He's going to get his bonus in September, so expect GF. Expect Price could be traded to San Jose Sharks. Our team could have need money for balance their salary cap hit for that one. So be really interesting to see that. Willie said absolutely for the Montreal Canadiens are going to trade Carey Price for that one for Willie Snyder. Ozio add need to cap space if this year anchor a contract. Here we go, guys. Do you expect Ken McCarr and Devon Tays more points que Noah Thompson and Lane Hudson? Now, Hudson get 66 points. The year before, Noah Thompson got 70 points. Not last year, the year before. So a total of 136 points. Tays run after 40 points and McCarr run after 90 points. Do you believe McCarr Tays have more points at them? They drop the ball for Price not getting in the offense. So for me, he stay because of that. Sorry, I must go. Pete, have a great night, Pete. Everyone, a great day for you, Coach. Thanks so much, Pete. Enjoy your day. Unite Thompson will be with Coley. Peter, yes, A2. That absolutely for Woody. McCall takes more points at Thompson and Hudson for that one. Stan not allowed. Jeff McCall can put 80, 90 points himself. You're right about that. Now, the trend between McCall and Hudson was really what? 25 points? Oh, no. Last year, Tays got 44 points. Not allowed, absolutely, but it would be close and marker. Good answer, marker. No for Larry. And this one, guys, very interesting. Could be that. More point que Jonathan Tays. I know. If both of them stay healthy. It's funny because Hockey Reference, they close Jonathan Tays. But Tays, the last time he played a couple years ago, he has 31 points at 53 games. A2, yes. I think you're right about that. It's all depends on Thompson production, Gary. Yes, Stan, if they stay healthy, Stan. His last 2 years, Jonathan Tays have 37 points and 31 points. He missed full year. He come back. We have a new member, Azi Itaka. There we go, guys. He's going to be happy if he follow my chasing greatness, because my first player I do is Ichiro Suzuki, by the way. And then I didn't mention that. I should mention that. I'm doing the same thing, but not for that channel, but for this channel here. I'm going to starting to do video about the old player for the Montreal Canadiens. My first one is Ken Dryden. Should be released at the end of the week or the beginning of next week. For that, yes, Peter, not allowed, Willie. Just became a member, by the way. Thanks so much, Mr. Itaka. I appreciate that. A member of the Hockey National Show, guys. Chasing cheese. No A2. Now I stop. I got the one that I'm looking for. What team Jonathan going to play for? Winnipeg Jets. Where are you coming from, Mr. Itaka? Itaka, I believe. On that one. That's it for. That's what we got on the clash tonight. On this one. And don't forget, guys, to click on the like, subscribe to our Canadian show, and said that, guys. But that's it. Very quiet around the NHL, guys. Video, the inner working of cheese. Here we go. Rez on the NHL division, Sebastien. Said that, guys. We are right now at the lowest news in NHL, honestly. And we stay alive. So we're going to skip tomorrow. Watch my Connor McDavid video. We're going to be back Wednesday night with Marco. We'll be back Friday for the fun Friday night with the baseball major. And we'll see after that. We're going to hit maybe another week like this. But after that, I believe we're going to get a little bit more information. And I just love to be with all of you every night. That's for the reason I'm coming back every night. Ken Dryden, a great start. Yes, I think it will be good. For that one, Chase Greatness Cheese, A2. Yeah, I did it. But I think now I'm settled down. I need to work. I need to make this happen. So thanks so much, Billy. Appreciate that. And that's all we got tonight on the special edition of the Habs Summer Target. Hopefully you enjoyed. RJ Calabro at the news tonight. No moderator tonight or the effect in our tab pop up. God bless Mr. Nartap for sure. And all of you been with us tonight on the special edition of the Habs Summer Target. You guys, you're amazing me. You are nuts to be with me every night. I'm really kind to see all of you. And until the next time, my friend, you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you. That's exactly what I'm thinking about all of you. You have greatness inside of you. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. Thanks for being a part of the show. I can't wait to see you Wednesday night with Marco. Watch my video. Click on the bell for notification. And follow my new channel, Chasing Greatness. Is YouTube channel.com / at Coach Frenchy. Chasing Greatness 10X is the link about that one. Until the next time, my friend, be well, be L. Find a way not only to dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the second half of what? Someone said 2025. Thanks, RJ Calabo, the news update. Thanks, all of you, to be a part of the show tonight. And I can wait to see you next time. You can follow me on my X account, my new X account, because my first one, I'm still in the jail. It's called at Habs Nation Live. Follow the Facebook page or the Hockey Nation Live show. And you can follow me on the Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok. You can find me anywhere. At the end of the day, guys, I can wait to see you Wednesday night. Thanks again, Cash Fan, again, to be a part of the show tonight. Very quiet. Missing maybe 1 or 2 to get 40 likes. If you don't want it, great. Thank you, Willie. I can wait to see you Thursday night about that. And then we have Peter August. Thanks so much. And then we have Gary Conley also said a good night. Thanks, everybody. The Hockey Nation, I show the Habs Nation, and all the cheese. And I want to tell you one more thing, sir. We love you, friends. Good night, everybody. See you Wednesday night. Sebastien, have a good night, buddy. Time to cook some eggs. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Coach, yeah, good night. Sebastien, number 2. Yeah. He's smiling. That's the good news. Marc est là. Good night, Marc. Coach Edard, à la prochaine. As always, go Habs, go. Keep the faith. Success is coming. Best wish to NRTAP, Mr. McNair, and the families. And booyah, everybody. Good night, everyone. See you Wednesday night. I'm out, RJ.